Good morning vlog. I feel like I'm finally awake enough to shoot this intro and I'm a little bit in a rush as always. I'm running late to my workout class. It's been super gloomy outside and the sun finally came out, so of course we're gonna go in with some sunscreen. This is the age 20s. I want to say that this is a Korean brand, but don't quote me on that. You guys, today is going to be just like a chill reset day. Whoa, that looks crazy on camera. We're just gonna do all the things that are gonna make me like feel very like put together. Of course, what kind of reset day would it be if it wasn't also hair wash day? And recently I picked up a new routine with hair oiling. I've always wanted to get into hair oiling, but I've always just been so bad at keeping up with it. But I'm actually gonna do it this time. So I have my hair oil in right now, and the best thing that you could do with when you want hair growth is scalp stimulation. So whenever you have the oil in, it's good to like massage your scalp, and I don't do too much of that, but going into a workout class or just working out in general, that's really going to get the blood flowing as well. So it's a really good substitute sometimes for scalp massages. Obviously it's ideal if you do both, but I don't know, I find that whenever I'm consistent with my workouts and I have hot sweaty workouts, my hair grows more. I don't know, I don't want to be spreading any misinformation, but I find that to be true for myself. So anyways, let's get the day started. Alright, workout is done. I feel absolutely amazing and I feel like I'm just ready to start my day now. I'm really hungry. I think I'm gonna go get a bagel. So let's go. You guys, there was the cutest guy at the coffee shop and this is how I looked at him. Ready? And then I sat next to him. Well, I was already sitting next to him, but I was like picking up my order. And I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if he's gonna talk to me. Like, why? Who's gonna talk to you after you mean mug them? I have problems. Anyways, this is my favorite bagel shop ever. It is called Call Your Mother, and they do like fresh bagels and it's so good. I think they started off in DC and now like they're just expanding everywhere. Now I have 2 locations near me, which is amazing. Actually, when I first started going to them, they were just like a little food truck, and now they have 2 solid locations in Virginia. Actually, they have more than 2 in Virginia. It's just in my town we already have 2. So I don't know, I'm really proud of them. They have really good coffee. They have really good bagels. If you are in the DMV area, definitely check them out. And yeah, now I'm gonna go home. We're gonna get to washing this hair. We're gonna do some reset stuff. I'm gonna get some work done, and we're just gonna have a fun little productive day. The days of me pushing back my hair wash as much as possible is so behind me. I'm at the point now where like if I feel any irritation in my scalp, I will be washing it. So the oil has literally been on my scalp and hair for over like an hour now. And I know a really big thing with oil is that you're not supposed to do any tight hairstyles. And I think my original hairstyle might confuse people because it looked like I did a really slick back. But in reality, look how much of it fell out. It was not tight at all, and I feel like that's very important for when you have oil in your hair. And in an ideal scenario, I think I would have done either a French braid or like 2 French braids, and I think that's what I'm gonna do next time because I did feel a little tugging around my hairline, which is not good. But whenever I feel like a tug around my hairline, I literally grab wherever I feel the tug and I kind of just like push my hair out so that the hair is not super stressed. You guys, if you followed me on TikTok 2020, 2021, you know that my hairline was actually a little bit further back, and I've been working for like the past 3 years to really thicken it up, and it really has been working. I've been using serums, massages. I haven't been consistent with the massages, but I've been consistent with the serums, and I'm finally at a good place, and I definitely do not want to go back to where I was. So there's that. I'm ready to finally wash my hair. And the lineup for today: this Kerastase Nutritive shampoo and the hair mask. I used this in my last blowout tutorial. The last time I used it, it was my first time using it ever. And you guys, I really like this, so I'm gonna be using it again today. It's just very hydrating. And I've kind of been skipping my gloss treatments. I used to get a gloss treatment on maybe like every 2-3 months consistently. But I noticed the less I do the gloss treatment, the more volume I have. My hair just feels like a lot thicker. But with that, my hair also just tends to be a little drier, a little bit more fragile. So we're going in heavy with the hair gloss. I mean, with the hair mask. When I have a hair gloss, I swear, I was like not doing deep conditioners at all. I just like didn't need it, but I need it today, you guys. So this is the lineup for today. And then once I get out, I think I'm gonna do this Kerastase oil. This is supposed to help men's split end. And then I'll probably just reach for a leave-in conditioner. Maybe this Kerastase gloss. Since we're all about Kerastase today, why not? And then this Kerastase gloss. If your shower wall does not look like this, was it even hair wash day? We are definitely going to be doing a blowout today, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and add in all of my leave-in products and then kind of just let my hair air dry for maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. Not for any particular reason other than, I don't know, it's just gonna be less work to dry. I'm feeling very lazy today. I feel like I just want to do the least amount of work as possible. Work smarter, not harder. That's the goal for today. But yeah, I'm just gonna put in those products that I mentioned earlier all throughout my hair. Let it absorb. And yeah, I'm just gonna let my hair air dry for a little bit while I do some work and possibly my makeup. I'm actually thinking I might do a very glam, beautiful makeup look today. I don't know. Am I going somewhere? No, I'm just staying home, but we are gonna make some fun little TikToks and stuff. Yeah, why not? Let's do glam today. All right, so it's been some time. My hair is definitely a little bit on the damper side. It's still a little wet along the roots, so we're definitely going to get that first. And yeah, this is just like what my natural hair is looking like right now. You guys, lately I feel like my waves have really been popping off. I really want to get like a wavy hair routine down because like I really do love my natural hair, but sometimes it just dries down way too poofy. So this summer, I really want to be rocking the natural hair so much more. So if you have any wavy product recommendation or routine, let me know, because I know there's a lot of stuff for curly hair, but I feel like the wavy hair girls are always like not knowing what to do. So let me know if you have any recommendations. But for today's blowout, we're going to be using the GHD Helios blow dryer for an overall dry around the roots. And then to do the actual blowout, I'm going to go in with the Dyson Airwrap. I like to use the thicker barrel. My Dyson is from 2022, so I don't actually have those long barrels, which would really be ideal for my hair type and length. But this is what we have, so this is what we're going to work with, and it's just going to be the routine that I always do. I think the blowout tutorial is actually going to be going up before this, so if you want a full-on blowout tutorial, definitely check that out. So yeah, let's blow out the hair. Okay, blowout is officially done, finally. I always get so impatient whenever I get to the top part, and I like question all of my life's decision. I'm like, wait, was this really worth it? But it always is, so I'm excited to let this cool down and then see how it looks. Filming for TikTok and Instagram, so make sure to go show some love and support over there. Right now, there's something that I've actually been waiting and wanting to do, and it is to change my duvet. So normally I actually make my bed every single morning, but today I knew that I wanted to change out this duvet. So I kind of just left my bed kind of a mess, but this duvet is so beautiful. It's these little skier guys, but obviously that is very like winter theme. Hi, Rocco. But now that the trees are getting green, everything is blossoming, how are we gonna have little ski guys on the bed? So I'm going to swap it out to my spring duvet. Guys, this is so extra, but I'm a duvet themed person, and I'm actually looking for a good summer one too. I'm also gonna go ahead and wash my pillowcases. So I have this thing where I do laundry every Sunday, specifically like for my bedding, but recently I switched it up and I still do my bedding laundry every Sunday, but I switched to doing my pillowcase laundry only on days where I wash my hair, because a lot of times if it's a Sunday and it's time to not wash my hair and it's getting a little bit oily, I don't like to put on a fresh pillowcase because I'm just like getting all those oils on fresh pillowcases. Like, I'd rather wait to wash it. I don't know if that makes sense now that I'm saying it out loud. It sounds kind of gross, but I swear it's not. I just don't want my fresh hair on a not so fresh pillowcase. Like, I'd rather everything be fresh all at once. So yeah, that's just like my current routine. Hello guys, hello. Say hi to the vlog. Guys, this is my dog. His name is Rocco. And he's my best friend. Can you say hi to the people? So I'm actually not much of like a huge spring cleaner, but obviously whenever it's like a new season, you definitely have to reset and do some deep cleaning, switch out your closet items, stuff like that, obviously. But I like to take things step by step. Like last week, I took out all my winter clothes, put them away, brought out some of my spring summer clothing. But I don't like to have one big day where I do absolutely everything because I just get too overwhelmed, and it's not like therapeutic to me. Like those people who say that cleaning is therapeutic to them, I envy you so much, because to me it's just not. I definitely need to take things slowly, because you guys, this is my spring print. This has been my duvet for 3 springs in a row now. I love it so much. I love the quality of this. I got this at Pottery Barn.
I got it at Pottery Barn.
I got it on sale, and last time I checked, it was actually still there last year, also on sale. I feel like they just have a lot of classic prints that people just love, so they continue to sell them. And then those little ski guys that you saw from my winter duvet, those are also from Pottery Barn. Pottery Barn just has great quality stuff. When it comes to like bedding, I don't really like to go cheap with it, although I will say my actual mattress is from Amazon, and I need to switch that up soon because I have not been sleeping that comfortably. So if you have any mattress recommendations, let me know, because I'm definitely in the market for a new one. So one of the first things I learned on TikTok was actually how to put on a duvet cover. And of course I had already used duvet covers before, but I didn't know of this little hack, which is to flip your duvet inside out, tie up all the corners, and then once all your corners are tied up and secured, this is where the hack comes in. Now you start at the top and you start rolling it, kind of like a sushi. Is that how you make sushi? Like a cinnamon roll? I don't know, just start rolling it from the top all the way to the bottom and try to do it like as tightly as possible. And then of course it doesn't have to be perfect. We're always gonna at least try. Like a burrito, roll it like a burrito. That's what I was thinking, right? You roll burritos? Okay, and then once you get to the end, you open up the flap and then you just take the burrito and feed it into it. Like literally just shove it in there. Shove this part in there too. And then just close her up, button up all the buttons. And now is the fun part. And this is kind of where the magic happens. And I don't even know how this happens. I don't know the science behind it. But now you kind of just roll it back out, stretch it back out, and it's somehow perfectly in place. Till this day, I do not fully understand it. It just kind of happens. And then, of course, it's a little wonky in there. But after a few days, it kind of just like all settles in. I don't really stress about it too much on the first day. All right, and there you have it. A perfectly placed, well, maybe not perfectly, but the duvet is on. And it's officially springtime. Something that is super non-negotiable for me is sleeping on silk. It's so good for your hair and for your skin. These silk pillowcases are actually mine, and I have a website. You guys can buy it off of there. You don't have to if you don't want to. I actually think I'm gonna be shutting down the store soon. I don't think I'll be buying any more inventory anytime soon, just because of the whole like tariff thing. And then also, I don't know, I don't really have any plans on growing the business at the moment. I kind of just have a small inventory, and I actually don't promote it that much. Like if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I probably never talk about my silk pillowcases. I kind of just have the site up. Actually, I don't even think I have the site up on Instagram anymore. But either way, they are amazing quality because they are 100% silk pillowcases. But I don't know if the business owner life is for me, because I ship these things out myself and I'm happy to do so. But yeah, I think once I sell out, I think that might be it for these. But yeah, these are amazing quality. And a little trick with silk pillowcases and satin, if you do happen to have satin. I really don't like satin because they're even more slippery than silk. Silk just feels amazing. You're not like slipping off of it while like you're sleeping. Satin pillowcases, I feel like I slip a lot, and then they also slip off of your pillowcase a lot. And that could also happen to silk. It could slip off your pillowcase. And one thing that I learned to do is to always have a cotton pillowcase before putting on the silk pillowcase, and it kind of gives it like a little bit of a grip to it, so it kind of stays in place. And then I kind of like to tuck my pillowcases in. Okay, the bed is all made and done, and I'm so happy with it. It's finally feeling like springtime. Now I think my hair has fully cooled down, so let's go take out all the pins. Alright, you guys, I took down all of the hairpins, brushed out my hair, and this is what it's looking like. Like, I have the perfect amount of volume and waves, and it's not too curly. And you guys, all those little bleaching pieces that I added earlier this year, they're really just poking through, and it's really just giving spring time. I'm thinking I even want to go lighter now. So someone stop me, or else I'm probably gonna do it. Yeah, this is how the hair turned out. I definitely prioritize filming for TikTok and Instagram, but I'm gonna insert some clips here of how it looked like when it was super duper fresh. But yeah, now I'm getting actually really hungry, so I think it's time we go make some lunch. You guys, the new duvet is bringing me so much joy. And you know, that's why we do those silly things, because they bring so much joy. Speaking of joy, what brings me a lot of joy is actually my watermelon salad. I ate this all of last summer, and even though it's not summertime, I am ready for it already. So let's make it together. First ingredient that you're gonna need is a watermelon, obviously. I used to buy watermelons already pre-sliced, and then one time I went to a party and they needed someone to cut up a watermelon, and I was feeling kind of socially awkward and anxious, so I was like, you know what, this will be something for me to do. So I offered to cut the watermelon, and I ended up cutting like 2 big watermelons, and it turns out I'm actually not terrible at it. I mean, I'm not the best, but literally I'm like saying how great I am, and here I am in the Kendall Jenner cucumber pose. What is wrong with me? No, but seriously, I'm not that bad. All right, so here we have the watermelon ready to go. It looks so good. I would gladly eat this just like that, but this is a salad. So what I do is I take half of a lime and then I juice it out. And then I take some white balsamic vinaigrette. And what I try to do is just do the same amount that I did lime. So it's 1 part lime, 1 part vinaigrette. And then I add some salt and just a little bit of pepper. Mix it together. And then I'm just gonna drizzle it all over my watermelon. And normally I like to leave this in the refrigerator to chill for a little bit, but I'm so hungry, I probably will not be doing that. Now the last 2 ingredients that I add is feta cheese and mint. Wait, is this a cooking channel now? I did not think I was gonna be cooking in this vlog. Mint, feta cheese. Alright, and this is the final result. This is what it's looking like. I feel like we just jumped from spring to summer with the salad, but I'm totally here for it. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to finish the salad, go for a little walk outside. Lately, I've actually been trying to hit my 10K steps. I found that going to the gym wasn't enough. I was only getting like 4,000 steps, max 6,000. So definitely need to go walk outside for a little bit, even though it's super windy. Doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna come back, edit some videos, and then probably have dinner, and that's it. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Comment down below what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Bye!